What that means for us here in the Tennessee Valley. Brittany.
Hey, Latrice. So with Beta lifted northeast, where right now the movement is northeast at only 2 miles per hour. So the storm is basically stationary. From the 11 o'clock update, there was some weakening with this. So it has been downgraded to a depression. Max sustained winds now have reached 35 miles per hour. So it's weakened a little bit, but I want to show folks the rainfall amounts. This is a 2-day total. There's aerial flood advisories and flash flood warnings ongoing over Houston at this time, and for good reason. Over 16 inches of rain has fallen in the last 2 days from League City, from Houston, over Galveston. This is showing about 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. Lake Jackson getting 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. South of Rosenberg getting about 5 inches. Take a look at that. Near Victoria, 10 inches of rain. So this is obviously probably causing some problems out of the Houston area, even as we speak currently. Unfortunately, the movement of this won't pick up. That forward speed won't pick up until Wednesday and Thursday. So this is going to just kind of hug the coast for the next 24 hours. Right now, storm surge, not terribly impressive. So we're not forecasting 7 to 11 feet. What we're seeing currently is 2-foot storm surge out of Galveston, and even over New Orleans, there's a 4-foot storm surge. So we're not looking at 10 to 12-foot storm surge. It's going to stay anywhere from 5, perhaps up to 7 foot. But that is going to be about that with this event. So this has become a depression now. You can see kind of how the spin is. So because it wasn't a hurricane, there really wasn't an eye with this. So we say it kind of crossed over land last night at 11 p.m. So anytime there's an actual eye, we'll say, okay, yeah, it made landfall. 50% of that eye moved on shore, but it kind of just crossed over, moved inland last night at about 11 p.m. And you can see where those higher rain bands are bringing in the heavier rain from Galveston and over Houston at this time. And I believe we do have a live look over Galveston at this time, and you can see that heavy rain ongoing. So a lot of chop out there, obviously, during this time too. The winds aren't as gusty as what they were 24 to 48 hours ago, which is excellent news. But max sustained winds are near 35 miles per hour. So this location probably going to get another 2 to 3 inches of rainfall as it continues to hug the coast and move towards Louisiana later tonight. I do have a track, the latest track on Beta, and I want to show you that here. So it's going to stay a remnant low. We're probably going to get a few more advisories from the Hurricane Center because of the impact along the coast over the next couple of days. This is tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Take a look at that. There's really not much movement during that time, so that's going to cause some problems. It's still a remnant low as we head into Thursday and Friday. By that time, that moisture will have already reached us. So by Thursday, maybe late in the day, Wednesday, we could get our last advisory from this, because usually these guys kind of fizzle out as they truck over on land. But forward speed should pick up later in the day on Wednesday. So let's get to how it's going to be impacting us. I want to go forward to that. So here's Vipercast today. There'll be more clouds with us tonight. So this morning we woke up to a low of 50. Tonight I'm putting us about 5 degrees higher. We should be in the mid 50s late tonight and early tomorrow. You'll still need the jackets tomorrow morning. It's not going to be as chilly though early tomorrow. 9 a.m. there's going to be a lot more clouds out there too. So enjoy the sunshine. If it's sunny at your house, enjoy it. Tomorrow more clouds will thicken up. A little bit of rain. Very small shower chance. During that time, this forecast model is hinting at a little bit of rain from Fort Payne and even south of Whitfield County. Because it's going to be, I think, still too dry at low levels, I think if anything develops, it's going to evaporate before hitting the ground. I think we'll wait until Thursday before our rain actually reaches the ground. Thursday afternoon, this is right around 8 o'clock. The Vipercast holds this stuff off until late in the day Thursday. North American brings it in a little bit earlier. The GFS and the European model bring it in by about 1 p.m., 2 p.m. or so. But the Vipercast is holding off until late in the day. I think that's a little too late. That was a 3K run. This is our 15K resolution. So this goes out a little bit further, but it kind of just gives us an idea. This kind of just sits, brings us rainfall across our southern half, especially as we head into Friday. This means if you're making plans on Friday morning, if you're wanting to be outside, it's probably going to be a little bit more wet for you. This is 6, 7 a.m. so showing showers ongoing during that period. As we head into Friday night for high school football, I'm thinking it's probably just going to be damp and wet, but the moisture from Beta will have moved out by the time there is game time for Friday night. And take a look at these temperatures over the next couple of days. Tomorrow we're up to 72. We're going to stay in the 60s for Thursday and Friday. This is going to be kind of a cool, damp pattern from Thursday into Friday. Once Beta moves out, then we're tracking a couple of series of cold fronts. So nighttime lows will actually creep up a little bit. We get another front arriving Sunday and another decent one arriving next Tuesday.